Okay, we're good now. We are 100%. Okay, not 100%. That would be a lie. We are officially good now. We are officially in business. We are we are crack-a-lacking, as they say. I have got the thing fixed. It's time to play some Sonic Adventure. just in case anybody wants to confirm and or potentially make me cry, can someone type in chat real quick? Oh, I'm afraid. I'm afraid for what's gonna happen, what I'm gonna see. Oh boy. Yeah, I'll just tip tap it in myself. Please. Please show. Yes! We are in business, folks. Okay. Chat is working. Chat is functioning. Now, Sonic time. Please. Please, where is it? Where is Sonic? Where did Sonic go? Hold on. This is the worst. Okay, it exists. Where is the thing, though? I've located it. I have located Sonic and the adventure. The question now remains, how do I make it smaller? Oh my gosh. It's happening. It's playable. I know this is the most scuffed thing you've all probably ever seen, but bear with me because Sonic Adventure is now playable. We are in business, folks. I am so sorry to everyone. My controller's not plugged in. This is the worst. This is the worst timeline. Reboot. Oh, fine. I need to reboot to change the control scheme. How do
Let's do this. Let me show you my real power.
No, stop. No, this is not what I want. I want to It just gets worse. It exclusively gets worse. Okay, now I think Sonic Adventure should be booting properly. Yes, okay, we're good.
File select.
Warning! Nothing else follows that. It just says warning. Sonic the Hedgehog. Where were we in the story? Here we were.
Heading toward the center of the base.
That egghead
Thank you, Amber Arcada. Welcome to the channel.
Bet he has 1 or 2 spaceships lying around.
Thank you for joining us, Aknyam.
The door's locked. We need a key to get in there.
Yeah.
No problem. We can find it.
We are in an area with a lot of sand apparently, but unfortunately no cowboy
We're
hats
counting on you, buddy.
yet.
The world's greatest
Yeehaw!
treasure hunter.
Yeehaw! Yes. Sonic is the only one who can use a special technique called Magic Hands. What? Oh yes. Here's the real Magic Hands. How do I turn the volume for this game down?
Options.
This is not volume settings. AK num. Oh, okay. Lovely. Well, I hope you enjoy the stream. What? As you can see, I'm not very good at games. I've reached the what? The bat in the hourglass. I am confuzzled. Okay, lovely. Oh, these are boxes. What is this? You gotta do it by window? I think I'll just suffer through it. Okay. I want to death chamber. I want to change it, but I only want to change it if it's bothering chat. So is this sound an issue for you guys? Because if it's not, I can just suffer through it.
Open the door. Watch the hourglass. Doors close when time
If it is too loud, then that's perfectly understandable.
digging through parts of walls to get to the other side. Try it on odd-looking walls.
Because yeah, no, if it's very not like if it's becoming an issue, then I can turn it down. But otherwise, I can just suffer through it. It's no worries. Oh my god, that's right. How did I forget? I'm never getting over the fact that Knuckles says oral. The biggest brain strats. Death chamber. That's what I'm calling this VOD when I put it on YouTube. What? Oh. Rats. I just thought, what is that? Does that have any implications in like this world of anthropomorphic animals? Him saying rats is like a negative thing? Would that be considered racism? We're asking the real, we're asking the heavy-hitting Sonic questions today on stream. Oh. I did it. I found the secret. Because I think that's a not entirely necessary question to ask, but I think it's at least somewhat relevant to consider the moral implications of that being said. I just killed a pharaoh, probably. Or, well, I guess he was already among us, but you know what I mean. Whoa! chamber. Oh, there it is. Oh no, it's the boys that I don't like because they scare me. Come on.
More left.
Yeah, no, for those of you who are new to the channel, I got terrified by those things in Pumpkin Hill. Like, I'm upset at myself for saying it, but like, those are some of the cutest emotes I've ever seen, Amber. Eric. How do I say that? Is it Arcada or Arcada? First one? Well, it's lovely either way. Oh. This is unfortunate. But yeah, no, those emotes are super cute. Where did you get them? Yes! This is... I don't want to say this is taunting me, but I really want those emotes. Or at least something like... I want emotes on my channel, if I'm being perfectly honest. Like, that's just a general thing. Because actually... Wait, I just realized. AKNem, I believe you're the 50th follower on the channel, unless I'm mistaken. Unless I'm a dummy Dumbo. Unless that's what I am. It might be the case, and if it is, thank you very much. It makes me extremely happy. Yeah, because that means that now I just have to get the average viewership up, and then we get affiliate, and I feel super fulfilled and super grateful that I have so many nice friends. This is what's happening. But still, how have you folks that are currently in stream been? You been having a good day? Maybe, even if it's not the best day, did something interesting happen? Something unique? Because, you know, sometimes the day's not always the best, but if you can at least tell a fun story about it, then that's cool. I just found one of those keys through pure chance, and I don't know how I feel about that. That is a loud metal crunch. Yin's fair staring contest? Oh, that doesn't... The fact that you specified fair staring contest implies to me that it is anything but, unfortunately. I do love Yin. She's super nice, even... So here's the thing. I've only known her for, like, a very short period of time, but I've already, like, loved every interaction that I've had with her. I also hope we're not, like, misgendered, because I don't know if I asked the specifics of her gender, but I'm so sorry if I am. Regardless, though, I've enjoyed basically every interaction I've had with Yin, and yeah. Why is the radar only going off now? That's so weirdly specific. It wasn't going off for the other two. I've been spooked.
It's closer.
All right. Convenience. I brought this up on the last Sonic stream, but it always sounds weird to me that like Knuckles' voice when he says "I found him," it sounds like it's pitch shifted at the end, you know? I just realized I forgot to make a formal announcement that we were back alive, so let me do that. Alright. So, I should announce that? Yeah, I should. I did just slap it up on my Twitter, because I said, like, hey, I'm gonna pump the brakes on the stream, because Stream Elements was, giving me the not so much fun.
Huh? Who's there?
What?
What the... A ghost?
I've been running into ghosts constant. King Boom Boo. Not King Boo. King Boom Boo. It's completely different. What are you talking about? Yo, Knuckles schmoovin'. Oh, I see what's being done here. Come here. Come here. I'm gonna get you. Boom boo. I'm loving the look of this man's tongue, by the way. What? What was that? I got schmixed. Wait. I feel like I know what has to be done. Or not! Or I was just completely... I think that's the first time that I've died. I think that's the first time that I've died because I got comboed by the firewall.
Hate the sunlight.
Yeah, I noticed.
Need to get some sunlight in there.
I'm gonna beat your butt. Come here. Come here. No, I missed him. He just keeps running to the other side. Come here. Come here. Come here. You think you can escape from me? I'm gonna touch the butt. Come here. Top 10 most horrifying interactions with a ghost. Oh, he is moving. Oh my gosh! He is really doing it. Oh no, oh no, that's a wall of flames. Alright, come here. Come here.
What a hassle.
Yep. Live and learn. Hello, Irewolf.
That was pretty rough.
We did it! Let's go, Amy! Yeah!
Little thieves. Did you really think
Eh?
you can out here alive?
Come and get some, Eggman.
He looks so happy to see us.
Just leave it to me.
This time.
I am very excited to hear the point where Live and Learn starts getting played.
Destroy these pests. Come off my servant.
Rip and tear, live and learn, rip and tear. It's like you know that thing where the guy has the two buttons to pick from? The two buttons are live and learn or rip and tear. Sonic Adventure 2 has better music overall, but nothing is better than You know what? Fair enough. Egg Golem. Sounds like a Yu-Gi-Oh monster. I'm so confused. What am I doing here? Oh, I see what I... Or I don't.
The weak point is the head. Find a way to the top.
Okay, or not. It is a sick... I do like the guitars in a lot of Sonic music. I think they're very good. Or... Okay. The problem is not every Sonic song is like, you know, guitars. Ow. That's not okay. Oh, I see. So I can just immediately hop them. Am I making stupid decisions by going to the platforms he's obviously going to hit? Yes. Will I continue to do so? Also, yes. You know, I know it's not like, you know, your typical Sonic, like awesome guitar song, but I actually really like, what's the song, from Sonic Colors? It goes like, you know, I'm blanking on it. I'm blanking on the name. Uh-oh. What was that song called, though? Like... It was really good. I really liked it, but I have no clue what it was called. Have you guys ever read the Sonic Archie comics? That's another thing that's, like, weird and wild, but I love it. Because the Sonic's... I think the Sonic Archie comics are where we get the quote of, like, Sonic's middle name is actually Maurice. And yeah, no, I thought his middle name was V. I think everybody did, but alas. Here we are, where we have Sonic Maurice Hedgehog. Which, that's its own, like, can of worms. Because, you know, like, fictional like, animal characters, like, sometimes their last name is, like, their, what animal they are. Like, Mickey Mouse, Daffy Duck, Sonic the Hedgehog. So, I don't know if any of you are familiar with a movie called Space Jam. But, basically, also, I just realized that ship is launching out of the pier. Why is there just a shuttle? Why is there just a shuttle in the pyramid? But so, my main thing is that, like, in that movie, there's the character Lola Bunny, who everybody has very strong attractions to. And one of the characters that she's commonly paired with is Bugs Bunny. And I know
This is
it's...
the space colony where Eggman is hiding.
Yeah. Except he was in the pyramid, wasn't he?
What?
I'm sorry.
Doing all right?
I just got distracted from my story.
Those doors are open. Sweat it, Knuckles. The only thing in the cargo bay are those
What do you
master
mean, don't
emeralds.
sweat it?
Right?
Land the
Knock
shuttle
it
and
off,
let me
Knuckles.
out.
Precious thing if you keep that up. Oh,
They keep
no!
cutting each other off.
Lever! Whoa!
They keep cutting each other off. I'm losing my mind. But so the idea is that, like,
What's up with that knucklehead anyway? Trying to take over the shuttle.
Sonic's even
That's
cutting
gonna
me
be a
off.
Toast for sure. Huh? Where did he go now?
Looks like he bailed. This place looks deserted.
I think I'm a veggie now.
This place was
I
shut
have to
down
make the
about
fan
50
dub
years
joke.
ago because of a terrible accident. The first Bernoulli spherical space colony, called ARC.
But so
When it
basically,
was
like,
operational,
she's
it was
supposed
the
to be
most
like the
advanced
attractive female
research center
character,
of its
right?
kind. But
And
looking at it
everyone
now,
likes her, including in the movie, including Bugs Bunny.
Now it's an
And
abandoned ARC. Wouldn't you
the
say?
reason I take so an issue with that is because Lola Bunny and Bugs Bunny have the same last name.
Yeah.
And while it's likely just because they're the same type of
Someone designed
animal,
that weapon to
I
be
don't like the
impenetrable
implications of
from
that.
outside attacks. Its defense shields are super strong, so we have to find a way
Right?
to destroy it from
Isn't
inside.
that a Chaos Emerald?
It looks like it, doesn't it? But in fact, it's a fake one I created after
Yeah.
researching the real emerald.
Because I considered it for a
has the
second and I
same
was like,
wavelength and properties,
that's a little,
but it's less
that's a little
powerful than the real
strange.
one.
And I get,
Designed to
like,
reverse the energy
granted,
field inside the Chaos Emerald
different
to blow
people
up.
can have the same last name and
It
not be
looks so
related.
real, even a machine can't
However-
tell the difference. I'll find the power supply and destroy it. Sonic, you find the
Typically
controller,
in, like,
okay?
So the plan is
written media,
switch the Chaos
characters that
Emerald
have the
to
same last
machine
name are
and
meant to be in the
stuff,
same
right?
family, you know?
I
Like
hate
Tony
you.
Stark and Howard
You
Stark
always leave
are
me behind.
are related.
All the fun.
Or like, what's another good example? Like Son Goku and Son Gohan. They're both related. Oh god. Here we are. Okay, you know what? No. I have to turn the volume down for this. This is gonna hurt somebody's ears, if not mine. Because it's a Tails level. And the Tails levels, it's a bunch of high-pitched beeping. I love the gameplay of these levels, but it's still pain. So let me just... My computer is crying right now. Crying, sobbing, and weeping. And I don't know how to... I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, oh, that's right. It's not in app settings. It's in sound settings because I'm dumb. Hello, honey. I'm glad that you can make it. I'm so happy to see you're here. We're playing Sonic, and I'm currently fixing the sound settings because I don't want people's ears to bleed from the sound of the Tails level. Alright, that should be good. Yeah, no, even this is at 30% volume, I'd like to point out. It's still loud. I'm about to die, like, super early on. Because I just got shot by a bunch of things. Still, honey, I hope your day has been good. Yeah. We're just having a good time here. Oh no, those are explosives. That's not good. I'm still in absolute awe at Tails' apparent arm strength to be able to just carry the entire mech like that. Like, I think finally make it to a stream. I'd say my day is pretty good, honestly. Today was the last day of a convention, and so I was able to get some funky stuff from the art booths before they, you know, fully closed down. And I really enjoyed my time. Great, thanks for telling me after I already locked onto them. Remember, explosives are very bad, but explosives funny. Go Burr. What? What? I am in utter awe at the game design on display here. Okay. I'll wait for you to get back, Arcata. You know what I mean. I'm not good. I'm not good with words. Words are hard. Words are very difficult. Oh, you know what this reminds me of now that I'm looking at it here? There's a level in the Star Wars Force Unleashed game, or like a very brief like set piece of it, where there's like a bunch of ships just passing by, and you can just like interact with them using the Force, and it's really fun. I guess maybe funny isn't the correct word. Oh. I guess funny isn't really the correct word to use, but, I greatly enjoyed that. I greatly enjoyed that level. Uh-oh. Alright, we're going about this the straightforward and simple way. Still, I am very happy that you guys managed to make it for this stream, because I did take, I don't want to say it was a formal hiatus, but it was just a short little thing, both because I needed to get this new stream setup going, but also because I just, you know, kind of wanted to, what do you call it? Uh-oh. Am I being a dumb? I think I am. Have I messed it up? I think I've messed it up. I think I've done it wrong. Okay, there we go. Never mind. I'm just being dumb. In a different way, though. But, yeah, no, it was a bit of a break for the convention I was at. Is that Chaos? Is that Chaos? Why is Chaos here? Hold on. But, yeah, my entire weekend was basically just backed up because I wanted to do the con, so I was just like, I will save it for Monday and enjoy myself for this weekend because stress go burr. Stress really go burr sometimes. I think we can all, to an extent, relate to that. Speaking of, yeah, I'm glad that you agree. Yeah, I did have a lot of fun though. I really did. I met some wonderful voice actors, some fantastic cosplayers, got some nice pieces of art, the whole shebang. I even had a couple nice little bites to eat. So that was good. I unfortunately, so I ended up finding out too late that there was going to be a VTuber panel as well as like a VTuber cosplay thing, because obviously, like, I unfortunately am not going to be like cosplaying myself at any point because I don't want to, you know, give away my identity or anything. But I would like to see people. I know it's probably going to be mainly like HoloLive stuff with the occasional V shoujo, but like I still like seeing it. It still makes me happy. Because I feel like this is VTubing in general is just a very unique form of expression, and I like that people also enjoy it like I do. Yeah. What about everyone in chat today? Have there been any cool conventions near where you guys live? Either recently coming up or just one in the past that you really liked? Never got to go to one. Oh, that's the multiple girlfriend convention in Weevu's bedroom. Oh no. You know what? Fair enough. I think you should definitely check out though, Arcada, if you can, because they're really cool. They're a lot of fun. Even if it's not like, okay, I'm not the biggest fan of like I'm not the biggest fan. I enjoy Demon Slayer casually, and I enjoy My Hero Academia casually. And those are what a lot of like the art stands and cosplays were, but I can still appreciate just like the kind of environment, you know? I think it's fun. I will have to ask Weebu about that convention. Because that sounds like... I moved forward and got shot by the shot that was going to miss me. I'm going to cry. Is this... Where? Is this just a secret thing? Did I find a secret purely by accident? I can't even move the camera. What is this? How do I... Is it like a leap of faith that I have to... It's a leap of faith. It's actually for real a leap of faith. Slayer is nice, My Hero is nice, the fans. You know what? I can understand that. I like My Hero Academia, like, generally speaking, but yeah, I can agree that the fandom does get a little intense sometimes. Speaking of intense, let's talk about what's going on here. Are they gonna shoot things at me and I have to like run them into here or something? No? Is there something up here, maybe? Did it have a ball pit? Oh no, I know what you're referencing. You can have break iron containers. Okay, lovely. Bullets are also a bit bigger, it seems. It didn't have a ball pit. But yeah, I go to ones, occasionally in New York, but I actually a lot more often go to ones in Cali. I've gone to a couple at this point that are in Cali, and I've really enjoyed my time there. I will say though, oh, what? Hold on! What? Wait a minute! This is so much jank. Yeah, no. As much as I want to live in California, for like a number of reasons, I cannot, because I can't with the heat. I really can't. I do not like heat at all. Yeah, no. There's something that I heard once. I heard somebody say this to me, and I've loved it ever since. It's that California is a beautiful state 10 miles in any direction outside of Los Angeles. And I don't wanna dunk on California, but like, Los Angeles is a big city, and like a big city's gonna have its circumstances. I mean, Ira Wolf, if you're gonna be that forward with it, what is happening right now? I am so... The rings are just gone. What was that entire interaction? I'm so confused. In California, hold on, I'm sorry. I lost my sense of existence. What was your question? Okay. If you're gonna be so forward with it, I mean, yeah, like, I don't like saying out. I don't like out and out like dunking on something. Okay, let me rephrase that.
I gotta
There-
do better next time.
There are very few things that I like out and out dunking on. And I may detail what some of those things are on a later stream, but like, I feel like in terms of people's hometowns, like, no one's place is perfect. A lot of places have their various issues and shortcomings, and I don't... As much as I think we should be allowed to acknowledge them,
Okay, Sonic. Now put
I
that
think it would be a
info-
little mean to just out and out say like, yeah, no, this is just this is like completely unsalvageable. Because I don't think that's like dunking on places. Yeah. Yeah. I do like I don't want to say the aesthetic of San Francisco, but I like that like the essential like geography of like these heavy inclines. Like, it's not ideal, but I like how it plays into I like how like they kind of built and adapted to it. They didn't just try to like sort of cut through the hillside, if that makes sense. And I can appreciate that, at least even if only from like an aesthetic point of view. All right. And yeah, maybe that's it. It is Napa, right in the middle of wine country. Really pretty place. Ooh, I'll definitely have to keep that in mind now. I actually be going sometime kind of like later next year. But yeah, I'll definitely have to keep that in mind. Right, I guess that. I know at one point we did, I did like a trip, sort of like up the coastline of California, and that was really pretty. I really like that. I have no clue where I should be searching for these emeralds. Bodega Bay? Bodega Bay sounds very familiar. That sounds very familiar. It's a really nice beach. It's called the Bolinas. Yeah, maybe it's just because I let her be, but like, I don't know. My brain is saying, yeah, that's those are familiar word sounds that I'm hearing. And yes, I did just say familiar word sounds, don't worry about it. Oh, I see what's happening now. Brain goes buzz, brain goes burr. As it should, if you're asking me. Oh, that reminds me. Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl is out, and what do you guys think about it? Genuine opinions.
It feels good floating. That jumping partner would be a breeze here.
It would. Yeah, what do you guys think about it? Are you excited for it? Have you already gotten it? You get a Mew and Jirachi for free? I mean... So, much like the whole thing with the... I like consistency in arguments, so I'm gonna be consistent here and say, technically, like, just as like people want the option to not have the EXP share on, there is also the option to not have use those mythics on your team, because technically the mythics are they're not technically part of the base game. They are a reward for having the data of other Switch Pokemon games. So it's technically DLC. It's DLC for the price of a main series Pokemon game. Which, yeah, that sounds pretty dumb, but in realistic terms, that's probably the best way to describe it. I think the thing that more concerns / upsets me more is the fact that apparently somebody found a way that you can like fully soft lock yourself in the 7th gym, because the geometry of Diamond and Pearl, like how the levels were laid out and stuff, does not account for the ability to move diagonally. So in that level where like the entire crux of the level is that you're only allowed to slide in like up, down, left, and right, being diagonal means that you can get yourself trapped in an area that you wouldn't be able to in base Diamond and Pearl. There's also the funky Bidoof soft lock that is the reason that they ended up moving the rival fight in Diamond and Pearl. They ended up moving it during when they were making Platinum. Is because if you got into a situation where you had no money, no items, and granted, you would have to, like, this is something that you would have to willingly do to yourself, but if you got into a situation where you had no money, no items, and you, I don't think I can fight this chaos here. But if you got into a situation where you had no money, no items, and the only Pokemon in your party was like a super low level Bidoof, that, granted, knew like the necessary HMs, you were in Hearthome City, you would just lock yourself out of the game, because you wouldn't be capable of beating Barry. Bidoof is amazing, but like Bidoof is soft locking your game in this scenario, because you would essentially be incapable of beating Barry unless you got like insanely lucky. And sort of you wouldn't be able to leave town because you have to beat Barry in order to leave town. It's like right here somewhere. Hold on. Is it up here?
2 more left.
Oh, I guess it is. But you wouldn't be able to beat Barry, so you can't leave town. You would have to train your Bidoof on like the wild Pokemon that are outside of Hearthome City, which would be very difficult because it's a level 3 Bidoof. So the new best jank you've ever seen. Someone beating Rev with just a Ditto. Oh no. Well, yeah, because like, I think the red fight, at least in Heart Gold Soul Silver, is interestingly designed because of the weather mechanics. Because he has 3 Pokemon that know Blizzard, and it's hailing from the start of the fight, so he doesn't need to set that up himself. And I think that's interesting. It's a little cheesy, but I like it, if I'm being perfectly honest. I like the cheese. I know that's a little weird and dumb to say, but I enjoy it. I think it makes the fight more interesting. Apparently, if you use Transform, if you struggle enough, Ditto can forget how to use Struggle? Hold on, what? Yeah, that meteor is an accurate representation. This is an accurate representation of this information hitting me. I need to stay in my safety dome so the information doesn't demolish me. I love Game Freak. I love programming oversights. I love the fact that what's it called? Focus energy, the move in red and blue that like is meant to increase your critical hit rate, apparently actually decreased it because of how the calculations worked and like Stack Overflow and stuff. I am very upset by that interaction. Oh, I would love for you to send me that. That would make me... that would probably break my brain, but like, I would be very curious to see what that looks like. Ditto has forgotten how to struggle. What? What are these stars and moons for? Does anybody know? I'm not sure. If you toxic Pokemon, then Leech Seed. The Leech Seed cumulatively increases like Toxic does? That's nutty! Because I know, like, Toxic Leech Seed stalling is, like, a strategy that people use. But I didn't know it was to that extent. I'm gonna have to fight this guy, like, genuinely, aren't I? Oh well. I think I got him. You give up on trying? Oh my god. I don't understand Game Freak isn't trying. I just don't think that, like... I don't think they were ready to make the leap to 3D, as weird as it sounds. Because, like, okay, I know, like, I'm continuously talking about Pokemon in a Sonic stream, which is weird. I should probably do a Pokemon stream at some point, and now that I say that out loud, I really want to. But, like... Can you guys tell me, from memory, okay? From memory, can you guys tell me what the names of the Gen 6 gym leaders are? Sonic Chew stream. No, I'm going to cry.
It's closer.
I would actually start sobbing if this got called a Sonic Chew stream. Can't you remember the one who traveled after the enemy? That's Girl Cynthia. That's Gen 4!
One more left.
Chunky boy. What? I'm bouncing off the chunky boy. I don't know how to feel about... He is going! And so are these meteors, apparently. Oh. Alright, lovely. No brain. Yeah, she was Gen 4. And that's another thing that I like pointing out, is that a lot of people say, like, oh, Cynthia's, like, super dominant and stuff. But, like, I have this little, like, theory. And granted, like, I was not the one who came up with it. I was essentially given this idea. Like, and I kind of have also adopted it. But, like, what if Cynthia has, like, I don't know how to describe it, but, like dumb blonde energy? Because, okay, so here's the thing. Hear me out, okay? So, there's the one part in Diamond and Pearl where you're chasing the Galactic member who's, like, trying to, like, bomb the lake or whatever, right? And Cynthia stops you from chasing the dude who's essentially performing terrorism. She stops you from chasing him to be like, Oh, hey, how are you doing? Who is that guy? Like, there's no reason you wouldn't have caught that guy if Cynthia wasn't, like, stopping you for a conversation, being like, oh, who's that person dressed like a member of Team Galactic holding a bomb? Cynthia's, I mean, so this then opens up further questions. Is everyone who has a Lucario a furry? Cynthia has the power to arrest. Does she actually? Hold on, is this something she actually does in the games? She arrests people? Probably the proper response. But yeah, no, so this is the question now. Is it that anyone who has Lucario is just automatically a furry, or what is the verdict here? Mudsdale girl. Oh, please don't say that about her. She's tiny. She's tiny. Don't say that about Hapu. She's tiny. That, like, oh man. I know that's technically, like, I don't want to say, like, a logical conclusion to make, but it's a conclusion that can be made. But that fact still just kind of, man. This is big Sonichu energy, talking about girls being into Pokemon, and like, no, please. No, I don't want to become Sonichu, no! Please don't turn me into a Sonichu. Okay, let's bring other franchises into this so we can stop calling it Sonichu Energy, we can start calling it Smash Brothers Energy. Alright, Smash Brothers Energy. First thing we gotta do, no more defensive options ever in the game. None at all. You're blocking? Banned. just banned. If you dodge, give me your phone. If you dodge. Minecraft. Yes, Minecraft. I actually want to play Minecraft on stream. I really do. Like, that's something I've been considering a lot. And there's definitely a lot of people who want to see it. Minecraft Lord of the Rings mod? Oh, man. Is that, like, in what aspect is it a Lord of the Rings mod? Like, does it add, like, the specific characters, or just the general races and, like, the rings? Or, I guess, the ring. It's Minecraft in Middle-earth. Oh, no. See, now, I have to be kind of, I don't want to say skeptical, but I have to be cautious in, like, in that sort of context, because it's like, oh, yeah, it's really cool, there's all these pretty fantasy races, but also, there's a giant flaming eyeball who wants to kill a bunch of people. And, you know, sometimes that's just a bit too much to deal with on a Friday night when you're just trying to... Oh man. I know I've heard a lot of people like Pixelmon, and I'm curious to see how that mod is. It's super lore faithful. How much of the lore would I need to know to get into it? Would it have to be like... Would it be like just sort of like base Lord of the Rings, or would it also be like you have to read like the Silmarillion or whatever it's called? pretty and fun. Fair enough. I have the general area of this last emerald, but I have no clue where specifically it is, so I'm so sorry if this is getting boring for people. Still Minecraft, still sandbox, fair enough. I think probably my favorite Minecraft mod pack of all time, and this may give you an indication as to like... So... I say my favorite, but like, it's realistically like the only mod pack that I've played for an extended period of time. But this is gonna give you like an idea of how, not old I am, but like, how early I like had my first like interest and then loss of interest with Minecraft. Was my favorite and only mod pack that I ever played, like, consistently. Because like I tried a couple others. But the only one that I played consistently was Classic Tekkit. Boomer Eldritch Beam. That's me. I'm out here making the Yogscast Jaffa Factory. Oh man, who remembers the Yogscast? Yeah. That's the name I have not heard in a long time. Alright, I'm gonna pick up this dude before I forget. They dropped off so fast. Yeah, I'm kind of... I will say, it does kind of upset me that they dropped off as fast as they seem to. I have no clue where this thing is, though. Such is the fate of the algorithm. That's really unfortunate. I loved the Jaffa Factory series, and I loved Yog Labs so much. I think both of those shows are really charming. We're going on a memory lane trip here. while I continue to try and find this last piece of the emerald. Crying all the while. Okay, so it's getting closer here. Walking onto this thing is farther away. Going down is farther away, going up is farther away. Which is telling me that it's like in this thing somehow. Yeah, cause see? But the only problem is I have no clue how to get there. Wait, knowledgeable about what? About, I'm sorry, like, I got a little too into the game for half a second and I blanked. I'm so sorry. Oh, you mean for, like, this thing. I would greatly appreciate that. However, also pride exists, and I wanna be able to figure this out on myself. I want to be an intelligent. Is it on one of the? Is it in one of these asteroids? I swear. If it's actually in one of these, I'm going to. Ooh.
It's closer.
Oh, it's in one of them. I'm going to cry. This is it. This is the one, is it?
I found them. I have to try harder.
Are you joking? You can't be serious. That was where it was. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Oh, do I have to fight her now?
Long time no see, treasure hunter. Did you find my emerald?
That's a good one. Your emerald. Talking to you is a waste of time.
Very well.
There were
Next time
hints?
you wanna play,
Hold on. I am fighting her. Hold on. Oh, okay. What? What? Okay. Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Knuckles made me mad.
Oh, she just plays like Knuckles.
Here I come. Get ready, quick wave.
What? Super? She has a super.
Here I come. Get ready, quick wave.
Why does she have a super?
Get ready, quick wave. Here I come. Get. You want me business.
What is she doing?
True. I lose.
Wait, did she just fall in the lava? Hold on. Also, I came down to answer your question. No, I was not reading the hints. I did not know they existed. This is the true streamer life. Very good AI, yes.
Stop fooling around and give me back my emerald.
What are you babbling about? Call yourself a hunter attacking a lady? Shame on you.
What kind of lady goes around stealing gems anyway?
Oh.
Those belong to me.
Are you joking?
What in the world?
Wait, you have wings! You have wings!
Keep your hands to yourself.
The TV screens give me...
How you say
Okay.
thanks to someone who just saved your life?
Saving my life. Don't think I owe you one. You just wanted to hold my hand, didn't you? That's why you saved me. You're such a creep.
This isn't a joke, you know. Think what you want, Batgirl. I was saving the Master Emerald.
I want to make a joke. Yeah, you know what? No, thank you so much, Airwolf. You've given me the opening I needed. I get to make the Sonic fan dub reference.
You should have given me them in the first place.
I can't believe they're one polygon.
Finally.
Weird.
I'm sorry if I hurt you.
Remember that time that Knuckles was voiced by Yugi?
We should get going.
I remember that one time. God. I love 4Kids, honestly. The One Piece opening, pretty... Okay, that was not 45 minutes.
I gotta get in there!
Oh, that was not good. That was too much. That was way too much. I am not in voice mode right now. Oh, there goes the gravity. Gonna clip. Oh, was that actually? Hold on. Let me. Uh-oh, this is not good. Let me warm up so I can do a better one. Okay. Give me something to say in his voice, and is it gonna be regular Yugi or Yami Yugi? Wait, I remember what I have to do here. Hold on, wait, Ira, what do you want me to say in the Yugi voice? Let me warm up here. Alright, what am I saying? Do you want me to try doing both Yugis, like small Yugi and Yami Yugi? I can try that. Oh, I see what you're going for, AK now. Okay, hold on.
That's right, Kaiba. Your mother. I activated her.
How's that? Was that what you were looking for? Thank you. Do you want me to finish this level and then we just make this into a voiceover stream? I would not mind doing that at all, is what I'm saying. Oh. I can try various voices from media to varying degrees of... Okay. I can try various voices from media to varying degrees of success. So I did with actual practice this time a Yugi voice line, and I think they enjoyed it. What? Oh, you want me to do that? Okay, hold on. Do you want me to do like the full dialogue exchange or just the line? Actual 4Kids line. Yeah. So for the synchro, what do you want me to just do, like the dub version or the abridged version of it? Because I can do. I think I can do a. Whoa. Sorry, Eggman, but it's always game time. Okay. Are you ready for the... Okay, I'm gonna do the full exchange then. I'm gonna try it.
Synchro what? Synchro summon. What summon? Synchro summon. What? Synchro summon. Oh. What's that? It's where you play a monster. Wait. I seem to have stopped caring.
Ow! Ow! Stop! No! I just want my ring! Stop! This is bullying! Oh, what? What just happened? What just happened? I'm so confused. I hope that shield worked out for you, fella. I really hope it did. Oh no. It worked out for this one. It worked out for this guy. This is like, I don't know if any of you have seen, there's a clip on the channel right now of me doing the shadow boss fight. I think you guys know which one it is. It's the like Faker, I think you're the fake hedgehog around here, like that fight. And I just kept mashing the homing attack like over and over and over, and I just beat Shadow into the ground. I'm having... This game is fun. Jeez, but at the same time, I think I might be having a little too much fun with it. If such a thing is possible. He's just threatening her with death! Hold on! Okay, that's not what I wanted, but you know what? We take those. What other, is there any other voices you want to hear me try and do? I can certainly at least attempt them. Oh, I see. I have to get a thing here that lets me destroy the metal blocks, don't I? Oh, so... That's definitely an idea. However, I think I am going to... maybe wait a bit until we get into that. I am, as of right now, trying to stay on the more say-so side. However, if enough of a request for it is made, that may change when I finish my new model. If enough people really want it, then I will not say no to obliging those requests. Alright. What? Tentacle man eating beans. Yes. I do enjoy me some good beans. Which is, I don't want to say weird, but like, I generally I prefer savory things over sweet things unless it's like, you know, explicitly like fruit or a dessert. But like generally I'm so upset. I generally prefer, it's the fourth, where's that fourth Chaos Emerald? So that's the thing that I never understood, right? So they're all like, oh, the Chaos Emeralds have infinite power, something, you know? But then they're like, oh, but you need 7 of them to turn into supersonic. It's like, if they have infinite power, why do you need 7? It doesn't make sense. Sonic the Hedgehog, more like Sonic the Plot Hole. That's terrible, I'm sorry. But yeah, that is something that mathematically like never really made sense to me. Gun violence solves all. Okay, fair enough. I mean, unless it's like superhero violence where they're all like immune to bullets, in which case, I mean, that's just a different tier of violence anyway. Fair enough. What am I doing here? Don't understand. Ah. Oh boy. Oh, I got mixed. I got schmixed. I got hurted. Gotta get rid of that so I don't. Oh no, not this again. No, please. The best thing. That's the best thing. Is even okay. I was gonna say, is that even a destructible target anymore? I got to play the Sonic level as it was intended for a brief moment. But okay. Okay. Fair enough. When you say gun violence, though, are you talking about the weapon or the organization from these games? Because I think that distinction is one that should be made. Alright, fair enough.
Emergency.
What's the emergent? The door is not open. Why isn't the door open? I've been pranked. I've been schmixed. There's probably a thing on the top I had to pull, isn't there? Possibly, maybe. I think so. Cool! Open the door then! Yeah, I'm pretty sure I missed something. Is this it? Look.
Emergency. Emergency.
So that green stuff just... What? Oh, I see. I'm just dumb. Why is he complimenting me? Actually, no, now that I think about it, it's Eggman, so that kind of explains it. Because there's that whole line of like, someone made a video comparing Eggman as Sonic Boom and the Alfred Coleman Eggman, and how they're both like, oh man, Sonic's so pretty, or like so beautiful. It's something funny like, what? What? What?
Emergency. Emergency. Well done, Sonic. But you'll never leave this room alive.
I am beyond confused right now. Alright, fair enough. I couldn't even... I'm a little upset about that. I'm a little upset because that was me being dumb. There's gonna be a clip, and it's not a clip, but it's just gonna be a compilation of me being just absolutely small brain in this game. And I'm gonna see it, and it's gonna be the most viewed clip on the channel, and I'm gonna cry. Only a little bit, though. We do a little bit of crying here. A minuscule quantity of tears are shed on these streams. It's more than a minuscule quantity, at least internally. Still, it's, from what I recall, looking close to be the end of the game. So, what the... Okay, fair enough. So, I'm gonna see how I'm feeling when that happens, when we finish this story. And depending on how that is, we may kind of wind down with some voices, or I may try to boot up TF2 and attempt to play the game, because that is not a game that I am good at by any means. Speaking of games that I'm not good at,
Emergency. Emergency. Well done, Sonic. But you'll never leave this room alive.
I'm not going to leave this room alive. I'm going to die and cry infinite times. And now that I've said it infinite, I'm thinking about Sonic Forces, and now I... Whoa. Fair enough. I've done it. What is this? What is this?
Like some old ruins.
Oh wait, there's the thing over there. Hold on, don't tell me I just accidentally cheesed the whole level. Don't tell me I just cheesed the entire level on pure chance. I think I did. And I think I just... Oh, no, I didn't. I didn't lose it. Okay, so then... Okay, calm down. Oh, he is just going off. I am upset.
Emergency. Emergency. Well done, Sonic. But you'll never leave this room alive.
Sonic slamming head first into the steel crate and just bouncing off. I guess only 2 rings, despite how many I got. So out of curiosity, do any of you folks have like unique lore or like etymology behind your, be it your VTuber name or otherwise just your, like, you know, username in general? Because I am curious about that sort of thing. I think it's interesting. Wait. You're drawing me? I mean, I would have made myself more presentable if I had known. But if you really are, thank you. Nemesis you got from Xenoblade 1. You know what? Xenoblade 1 is currently the only Xenoblade game I haven't played, so maybe I'll get the definitive edition at some point and we'll play it on stream. That sounds like an idea. I do have an Elgato. The only things that I will say I know from Xenoblade 1 are Rhyme and funny bunch of jokers. It's this guy. Please stop. It's a bit loud for the stream. But if you are actually drawing me, first of all, you're more than welcome to. Second of all, I would love to see how it comes out. I can't wait for the E rank. Let me see it. Barely made it.
Barely made it.
Oh boy. I think we should be reaching the end of the hero story now, right? There's probably like one big fight at the end. Oh. Oh. I'm sorry if that sound disturbs anybody. But my neck is really stiff. You absolutely can DM it. It's your favorite boy.
Let's take care of business first, shall we, Sonic? Hand over the Chaos Emerald, slowly, and then we'll talk about your girlfriend. That is, if you really care for her.
Handing over the fake emerald? I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Put the emerald down right there and back off.
You've turned into a big-time villain, Doctor.
Wasn't he already a big-time villain? I don't understand. Wait, hold on. I think I just received the DM, and it's happening during a cutscene. Of course it is. Hold on. That's so pretty! I love that so much. Oh my gosh.
You thought you could trick me with that fake emerald, didn't you?
I love it so
How
much.
did you know it wasn't the real one?
Tails!
I love it so much.
Told me, Fox Boy. Now, for a
Invite to the void. Yes.
I'm counting on you, Tails. And Amy, take care of yourself.
farewell, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic the Hedgehog. That's how I'm gonna write it now. This is the scene from the Avengers. Avengers copied Sonic Adventure 2.
Same wavelength and properties, but it's less powerful than the real one.
The same wavelength and properties. But can I do this?
Sonic never blinks. Don't question it.
My admirable adversary. Now we have some unfinished business to take care of. If you give me the real emerald, I will release you both. You have my promise.
Sorry.
Why we did?
Sonic asked me for the first time to do something for him. I won't let him
Wait.
down. I won't
Is that
give up.
shoot me? I dare you. You won't. I have nothing to live for. Oh, we're fighting.
For me, we will
Oh, I see what's happening. I see I'm being stupid. That... No, please. Please. Oh my god. No, he's doing it again. I can't get out of it. It's too much. I'm getting nay-nayed by Alfred Coleman. I'll never see your Vine compilations. You pick all the bad Vines. I actually can't get out of it. I'm gonna get destroyed again. I actually just game overed. You're joking.
Stories.
I tried flying. He's rolling up. He just turns! He just turns and it hits me! I can't get out of it! His tracking is too good! He's using aim lab! He's using aim lab too often! Dr. Eggman is a Widowmaker Smurf. Also, apparently my lock-on just doesn't work now. He... What? What? Alright, we take it. I can't lose to Tails, he says? That's a little mean. Oh, now they're being second specific. They're being second specific now, chat. Hold on. My Funyun rings! I'm taking them back. They're my Funyuns now, Eggman. Oh man.
Whoa, I wasn't sure if I could pull that one off. Somehow I managed to use the chaos control. Chaos control?
Oh man.
Okay. I'm worried about Tails and Amy.
Sonic's got so much bling on him right now. Hold on.
This is our last chance. I got it.
Knuckles is looking directly at the camera right now.
Slam dunk it in there.
Slam dunk it in there. Sonic is bling. Final rush. Oh, this is nice. I'm liking this. I hope the entire level is this kinetic. Alright. It's still kinetic. It's not exactly what I was going for, but we take those. I'm liking this level a lot. I like those Sonic levels where it's like you really get to like just move continuously. Not necessarily like in a straight line, but like, you know, you get to have your momentum and enjoy having your momentum. Or concerned that Sonic is breathing in space. So, I think it's like the thing where like, I don't know. I mean, Knuckles was breathing up here earlier, apparently. Listen to me, Tails. I know who your mother is. Don't you lie to me. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. That's friggin' nice. I'm liking this level. I think this is now probably my favorite 3D Sonic level. Uh-oh. We stuck. We stuck. We stuck! No! He just goes! Oh no, he's going again. I'm gonna game over again because I'm getting too into it. He's fallen for a while. Alright, let's try that again. What? Wait, I can salvage it. I can save it. Hold on. I did it. I saved it. I've saved it. Yeah, that's a really long fall, but it's okay. I managed to salvage it. I managed to save it. Alright, now I have enough speed to break these. Oh, rocket! Rocket! Alright, let's go! Speedrun strats unironically. Speedrun strats unironically. Speedrun strats derogatory. I like to think he specifically talks to Tails about his wife and knows who his mother is because they're one in this. Oh, that would explain why Tails is so smart! Hold on, we're uncovering Sonic lore right now. Hold on, wait. We need to take a moment to address what we've just... The energy... We need to take a moment to address the energy we've created in the studio today. We need to address that there's actual basis for a theory that Eggman is Tails' father. It's not a very strong basis, but the fact that it exists is pain. Because then what does that say about, like... What does that say about, like, the general, like, Sonic family tree? Where, like... Because, like, Eggman's, like, dad or grandpa or something created, Shadow, right? And then Maria also existed, which means... Hold on. My brain. What is this? Oh! Uh-oh. What tree? It's a ladder? What? Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm slowly thinking of the implications of it being a ladder. And now I'm just upset. I'm not even, like, mad or sad or disgusted. I'm just, like, sort of, like, generally upset by this. this reality that has been forged before our very eyes. Middle-aged divorcee and father of Tails. Oh god. We need to figure out if Tails has any established family already, because then that would make this even messier. Especially, wasn't there like one Sonic comic where Tails was just jacked for no reason? Oh no, I'm dead from that. I'm dead because the tracking screwed up. I have to... It happened again! It's okay though. But yeah, no, there's like some Sonic comic. You know what? I think I might just pull up the image of it. Like, Tails is just jacked for no reason in it. You get to hear my clickety-clackety keyboard. Yeah! I found it! It's called Titan Tails, apparently. Hold on, I need to throw this in here. You all need to see this. Eggman's wife, bisexual thought. Bisexual thought! Oh my god. Okay, yeah. So this is what I've discovered. This is going right down here. Right down here. Right in the corner here. Okay? I don't... Oh, man. My eyes actually hurt from seeing that now. Oh boy, let's continue. Okay, you know what? I'm skipping these. I wanted to skip the grind rail and just do the bounce, but I guess now it actually wants me to... Okay, I'm not gonna question it. That was nice. Oh. I miss my wife, Tails. Tails' mother is as existent as Sora's mother. Oh god, just like Yugi's father. I made that by, like, the skin of my teeth. And you know what? We're taking it. No. No, you're joking. Hold on. Need to line this up. We gotta zoom. We gotta zoom like Tim Allen. Please tell me that someone actually knows what that reference is, the zoom like Tim Allen joke. No, no, I'm dying. Please show this stream completely out of context to one of your to your friends, and try to have them infer what's happening based on just the above imagery. Okay, wait, where's the one up so I don't end up burning through lives? Alright, so I'm thinking just... Uh-oh. I don't like that I can't get like a full spring off these grind rails.
Ready?
Hold crouch? What's the crouch? Hold on, what's the crouch button? You gotta control the momentum. I don't see a crouch button. Oh, there we go. That worked. Thank you. Yeah, that makes this significantly easier now. I'm upset. I'm very upset. I'm just stuck. I physically can't move. Okay, let me try this. Let me try this again, but better. All right, significantly better this time. Not nearly as good. What? What? Game over. Who knew that the best way to kill me was to just... I'm gonna have to do it from the start of the level. I am. Oh no. This is gonna go horribly. You tilt too much, you lose momentum. Okay. Oh. Why did that happen? Oh, wait, I can still save it. I can still save it. I can still save it. Yes! I saved it. I saved it. What? What? Oh, I don't like it. I'm not good at these games. I'm sorry to say, I'm not good at these games. Alright. Yeah, no, it's just that like sometimes like the controls, I don't say they're, well, obviously they're weird, but like I'll press up and he'll start leaning to the right and it's like, that's not the way I want to go. I wanted to get more speed on my entry into this, but what? Where's my... Okay. I'm very upsetty. I'm very upsetty spaghetti right now. Right, let's just... What the... Come on! I held right the entire time. What? Is it like tank controls, or is it like, hey, if the camera's feeling up to it? Both is good. You know what? That's honestly probably how they designed it. That's a good movie. That's a really good movie. I need to watch that movie again. Right, let's get some speed. There we go. I know I can do the items, but man, that's all I really need to say. I think that's all I really need to elaborate with. I don't think we need to get further into it. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm getting, if I'm being bad at the game and getting frustrated, but to be fair, I mean, what else would you expect from me? I'm bad at games. I think that much is obvious. Oh. We all are. Yeah, you know what? Fair enough. Uh-oh. I think this is a new tier of bad, though, if I'm being honest. Uh-oh. All right, we're getting closer to where we once were. Alright, I think I'm at least doing better this time. Hopefully. Maybe. What? What? I shouldn't have said anything. No. Oh, there we go. No. Wait. No, he said yes. What do you mean that wasn't enough? Probably need more speed. Oh my god.
Story.
I'm so upsetty. So there's some very strong choice words I have for this level. But it's mainly just a lot of inaudible crying, if I'm being honest. I know I'm probably infuriating people who can actually play this game. Oh my gosh. I don't think this would even be as much of an issue if he didn't like turn on a dime. I'm moving the joystick like half a centimeter. Look at this. I'm like, okay. I'm barely moving my finger. And he moves like 90 degrees. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, I'm upsetty. Alright, you know what? I'm doing this the cheesy way. Cheese is great, yep. What? I don't like this. I really don't. What? The momentum with the jump just Wait, there's another thing down there! Hold on! I'm so upset. Sonic? Can you please? I want to. I really want to. But I... Oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. You know what? Maybe I'll do it honest. Maybe I'll do it the right way. Maybe the cheese has been somewhat discouraged by that. I think that's broken my spirit a little bit. Okay. I just need to try it again. And of course this time it works fine. Now that I said I'm gonna cheese it, the game says, well actually... What if you did it? What? No! No! Where? No! Wait, I could just skip this! Hold on. It doesn't matter.
Stories.
This is horrendous. Okay, come on. What? What? I think this game is cheesing deaths from me because I'm cheesing it. I don't know about that one. This camera, I swear. Oh, I'm zooming. I was zooming. I was zooming like Tim Allen. Alright, I'm gonna stop crouching on rails unless I need the speed. This is... oh man. Yeah, no, I'm not getting baited by those. Oh, okay.
Get more speed using jump dash. Try climbing up the steep incline. It's fun.
Oh man. We're just getting back to the part that keeps causing me pain. We're not even there yet. Anyway, let's make this more of the cursed Sonichu stream it was. Pokemon spin-offs. Everyone talks about the main Pokemon games, but I feel like not enough people give love to the spin-offs. And by spin-offs, I mean literally anything that isn't just a main series Pokemon game. So that's Ranger, Mystery Dungeon. I was trying to get excited. I love Mystery Dungeon too. Partially because it doesn't have a camera that just immediately kills you. But yeah, no, I love Explorers of Sky. No, he did it again! He did it again! He said, oh yeah, that was a good dismount. It's time to die! I don't trust you, Sonic. I am within the radius of it. Whoa! Oh, there! Oh! Nice! Oh. I think we need speed. You know what? That's a fair assessment. What is this? Change Mystic Melody. What? Okay. I'll take it. I don't know. I get to play a different song while I die now. I'd like to point out the irony in me like singing this level's praises right out the gate and then just dying constantly. I think this says a lot about something. Yeah, it does sound about right, unfortunately. No, he did it again! He said yes, just to die! I don't trust you, Sonic. I really don't. You know, call me what you want. I don't think Sonic's got my best interests at heart. In terms of my own mental sanity. I would have cried if he said yes again and I died. Please, please tell me that's the end of the level. Please, please tell me we're done. No, there's still more. Why is there still more? What is this? We're finally done! That took way longer than it should have! Barely made it! You're joking. Take a picture of it, me running from my problems. Oh no. Oh man. Chow Garden. I think I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna relax all of these emerald shards or whatever they're called. I'm gonna take a sip of some water. Oh man. Oh, I know what's happening here.
You never cease to surprise me, Blue Hedgehog.
Welcome to Funland, Sonic.
After you were exploded in
You
space.
know, what can I say? I die hard. You actually saved me, you know.
It was a Chaos Emerald, wasn't it? But there's no way we could have activated the Chaos Control using an emerald that's fake. So, there's more to you than just looking like me. What are you, anyway?
What you see is what you get. Just a guy who loves rocks.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
I see. But you know, I can't let you live.
Just rocks.
Days are
Not any particular kind of rock.
Before this is over, I'll show you the true power of Chaos Control!
Are we doing this again? Is this just what's happening? Oh, but we also have to run. Oh, and he just teleports in. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. The camera has turned me around. I'm going in the wrong direction. It's not just a boulder. It's a rock.
Before this is over, I'll show you the true power of chaos control.
Hold on. Come here, Shadow. Come here, Shadow. Come here, Shadow. Shadow.
Time to put this to rest. This is the ultimate. This is the ultimate.
Teleports in front of you. No. Teleports in front of you. Everything personnel kit. What? What?
Before this is over, I'll show you the true power of chaos. Time to put this to rest.
He's just gonna do it right out the gate. Alright, where is he?
This is the ultimate. This is the ultimate. This is the
Oh right, I can just spin dash him easy.
time to put this is the ultimate.
The cheese. Charge spin dash and just yeah. Why jump?
Time to this is the ultimate.
Well that makes this so much easier.
Time to put this to rest.
Oh, uh-oh.
This is the ultimate. This is the ultimate.
He dodged it. I'm so mad.
Time to put this to rest. This is the ultimate. Time to awesome. I am the ultimate light.
Game over, Shadow.
Were you even listening? AK Nem out here with the really good Sonic Adventure 2 strats. That's me after a long day.
Sonic, I did it.
You're still 100%ing it? Oh man.
Sonic!
Look outside.
Ooh!
Oh. 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 His mouth is on the side of his face. Well, we are finally done with the hero story. That definitely took a lot longer than I thought it would. His mouth positions are never consistent, you know? That definitely took a lot longer than I thought it would. So unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be transferring it to TF2 today. We may save that for... I might crash, like... Nah, actually no, Weeb is not doing TF Tuesdays this week. But Maybe I'll take up that torch. Do you guys really want me to try and play TF2? I can probably spare, I'd say... Actually, no, I have to get up early tomorrow. So, I'm going to say we're going to let these credits play out. As we do. And actually, let's see which of our friends we can go and give a little surprise to. I know who we're gonna jump on. You ready? All right, we're gonna check out our good friend Akucho. We're gonna play it out with that. Yes.